Welcome back, everybody, back in the video. We are over here on CZN. We are currently good. No, we're not. But, beautiful, bro. Again, I have not really covered CZN over the last month and a half or so. I've been very busy around, but I, of course, been playing it in the background, right? Because it does take time for me to actually try to add another game to my rotation in terms of uploads, right? Again, holiday season for me is finally over. I am not busy no more. Thank God. Right, thank God. So my free time is opening back up, and we're going to be back on that YouTube grind. So let's dive right into today's video. We're going to be talking about the Battle Pass. Again, I've not talked about so much stuff I wanted to talk about. So I am like, what, a month and a half, 2 months late at this point to CZN. I did upload videos, of course, at the beginning. But then when I stopped is when I got really, really busy. Again, Epic 7 is the main game for the channel. So therefore, I was sticking to that, right? CZN was going to be the side, and since my time got really, really tight, I had to drop one game, and that was going to be CZN just because it does take a lot more time to invest in videos on CZN than it does Epic 7 for me personally, right? So let's dive right into it. So today, we are going to be talking about the Battle Pass. Yes, the Battle Pass that is available for you to go ahead and buy, right? It's the Archon Supply. Now, the pass itself, it is, in my opinion, not too shabby when you really look at it, right? So, $10 and then $20. So, with the $10, claimable upon leveling up. And then you come over here for the zero data for $20. It includes all rewards from special data, instantly boosts up the supply by 10 levels, instantly unlocks exclusive rewards. Now, when you look at this Battle Pass, is it worth picking it up? Let's go over here just looking at the rewards before we do look at the characters, right? So we come over here and we see all the rewards. Honestly, these rewards down here, it's not too bad actually. When you look at the money to ratio in terms of what you get, it's actually not that bad personally. Now again, it is up to subject to change and all that, but for me personally, I don't think it's that bad of a pass, right? Because even if you just don't even finish it and go to 50, we do have all these other juicy rewards. Now, of course, up here with money. Now, I do think money is not really an issue no more compared to before, right? So these are kind of whatever, but I do think the special data ones are nice. Now let's talk about the actual characters themselves and who's actually worth picking up from the actual Battle Pass. Now, I'm going to be honest. Say it right away. The only character I feel like is worth picking up is going to be Nix. This character is very, very good for controllers, and there's quite a bit of controllers, right? So let's look at this character, right? She increases the assigned combatant's health and heal amount by 8%. When the assigned combatant draws for the first time, each turn, use an ability plus 8 damage dealt by allies for one turn. That is kind of insane. The heals alone is already more than enough worth it. She's a really, really good character, good partner to go ahead and pair with your combatants, right? So I would highly recommend picking her up. Now, Envy, who else should I buy if I buy this again on the next rotation? Well, you buy another Nix. Literally, the only character in here, in my opinion, is going to be Nix. She's one of those characters, those partners that are really worth having 2 of. Even multiple copies, 3 of, right? 4 of. But I think 2 or 3 is perfectly fine because, of course, there's a lot of controllers in this game. So I would do that. That is my opinion. I think she's one of the better characters, actually, if not the best character here. Everyone else here, it is up to you. I hear Cirilla's okay when it comes to the bullets and all that. But, I don't know. I don't really like any of these other ones. I do just prefer Nix, as you can do. See, here I only have Nix. Because, again, I think she's the only one really worth picking up from the Archon Supply. Again, overall, though, if you are curious in terms of designs, knock yourself out. If you want to get everyone, go for it. Up to you, right? But for me, personally, I will strictly die on that hill and say Nix is literally the only one in here that is worth picking up. But again, let me know down below. Did you guys pick any of these other characters for your potential characters you are using? Again, I've heard people use some certain ones for certain characters, right? But again, in terms of most bang for your buck, the best one here is going to be Nynx. Right? Other than that, that's pretty much going to be the Archimeds Supply. Again, overall, I love these character designs. I think they're very, very sick. Hopefully, down the road, we will get buffs to a lot of these partners, because the thing is with these partners, right? Everyone in here, besides Nynx, is that all of these, Priscilla, Echelon, Solia, Artina, all these characters are very weak compared to the actual 3-star partners. It's kind of crazy. It really is. It's so bad that some 3-star partners are much better than some 5-star partners that you are paying money for. So hopefully down the road, these characters actually do get buffed. Because again, currently as it speaks, the only character really worth picking up from here is going to be Nynx. That's about it. There's no one else in here, right? But other than that though, that's pretty much going to be it for today. Again, I'm going to start banging out these CZN videos. I got to make up all of the videos I wanted to do back then. Now, right? We're going to be back on the grind. So if you're interested in CZN content, subscribe, like. Hey, we're diving back into it. But again, thank you guys for all the support. Let's make 2026 great. Other than that, though, thank you for watching the video. Hope you have a good day. And if you have any other questions, let me know down below. Because, again, I will be trying to stream a lot more this year in terms of both Epic 7 and CZN. That is going to be on my list. Because I do feel like CZN is more of a streaming game because of chaos. It takes a couple of hours. You might as well sit there and boot up a stream at that point, right? But, other than that, though, I will see you guys later on. Peace out.